How tough was it just to start yesterday, even before Jamie, just, the first goal they scored and everything that happened from there?
Yeah, wasn't the start obviously that we drew up, and yeah, I mean, I think if I make a couple big saves early, I think it's a different game.
A couple of games we have gotten pulled have had distractions, Miro getting hurt and then Jamie. Does it affect you at all? I mean, do you look back at it now and think, okay, that whatever that play was, I lost a little bit of my focus?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
How do you refocus and get back tomorrow?
Yeah, I had a great skate today. Kind of first time, in a long time that I've been able to put in a ton of work on a practice day. So I feel really good right now. I just got back to the basics and just gonna take it one shot at a time, for the rest of this series. And it's the first team to 4 wins, so they don't have that yet. So it's not over, and I think every guy in this room believes we can come back.
We talk so much about emotions. Can you bring us to the emotions sitting on that bench 7 minutes in with a ball cap on, and then the process of trying to get yourself to a good spot for tomorrow?
Yeah, you pretty much feel like you want to cry. It's obviously put your whole season into this, and you want to play your best in these moments, and when you can't do that for your team and for your fans, it's one of the worst feelings in the world. So it's part of the position. This is when people say the ups and downs, this is the down. So I'm never going to give up. I'm never going to stop believing in myself. So I'm going to go out there tomorrow and put it all on the line and put my best foot forward.
We've talked to you every series about bouncing back from losses. You've done it so often. How do you pull from that once again?
Yeah, just learn that that's what this playoffs is all about, and it's what the great goalies do. So I'm going to go out there tomorrow and give my team a chance to win, and just go from there.
What was the
really
messaging
good.
like with Jamie? Did he say anything yesterday in between periods or after the game or today? Just what was his messaging like to you guys?
Yeah, I think more us to him is that I obviously was on the ice, so I don't know, but we want to play for him and be able to get him back in this series. I don't know if he's been suspended or anything. No. So we want to play no matter what happens and get him back in this series. So he's our leader, and he would do anything for the guys in this room, and we want to do the same thing for him. So we all have his back, and we love him, and we're gonna play our asses off tomorrow for him.
You've been really good historically in the elimination games, even last year when you guys lost in that Game 7 in Calgary. How do you explain kind of how you're able to do that, how you're able to up your game when the stakes are highest?
Yeah, that's what you want to be able to do, is to play your best, when the season's on the line. And obviously this isn't the situation that we wanted to be in, but it's the reality now, and the teams have came back from down 0-3 before, so why not us?
You mentioned that. What can you pull from that history, that there have been 4 different occasions where teams have pulled back? Are there things you can study from those scenarios?
Yeah, I think it's just one game at a time. Obviously, it's pretty cliche, but we win tomorrow, and and then anything can happen. So that's our main goal. You can't win 4 games, in one day. So we got to start with playing our game tomorrow, putting our best foot forward, and doing the little things that have helped us get to this point.
What do you think of some fans throwing some trash on the ice during the later stages of that game?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty unfortunate. Obviously, I saw their goalie got popcorn thrown on him. That's not cool, and it's a couple of bad instances, kind of putting a dwell on the greater whole that would never do something like that. So it's pretty unfortunate, and hopefully that doesn't happen again.
Pete was quick to say you're playing tomorrow. What does it mean to have the confidence of the group and the coach?
It's everything, yeah. I felt like I've done a good job getting the team to this point, and I want to be the one to go out there and have a great game, when our season's on the line. So it's up to me.
Is there any doubt in your mind about it?
No, not at all.
Talk about the emotions. What about the confidence factor of, how your confidence is hit in a series like that where you go up 3 goals on 5 shots, and then also how it can flip. You make a big save, early on tomorrow night.
For sure, yeah. It's just goaltending in a nutshell. When you think you got it all figured out, then you get shelled and you start back at the drawing board. So, like I said, I'll never lose confidence in myself and my ability, and I'm just going to go out there tomorrow and try to have fun and enjoy every moment.
Do you feel like y'all have been snake bitten this series, where you're not necessarily outmatched, but it just hasn't gone y'all's way in the 3 games?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit. I think, obviously we lost in overtime in those first 2 games, and could have gone either way. But I mean, it shows you it's not like we're losing 7-0 every night. So we're right there, and we all believe we can win 4 games.